It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick and shit, you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step.
Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington football team and the Philadelphia Eagles.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And boy, a rough start to this one as this kick goes out of bounds. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll try the left side. Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Right back to him on first down. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. Now that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And he finds McLaurin. And they're able to get get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards.
Washington.
Play action, they'll throw. Off to Thomas on the left side. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one goes for 24 yards.
Washington.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Miles Sanders first carry of the game. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 6. Second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On the counter now, it's Sanders. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Throw left side complete. It's Shepard. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They go play action with Hurts. Left side here to Sanders. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there, a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. coach, you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Sanders. A tackle there by Richard Sherman.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Sanders. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts, eluding the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
A gain of 5 brings up
2nd and 5.
At the 47-yard line.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his first touchdown on the year. And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Washington 7, Eagles nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. At the line, this Philly offense set to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They start on the ground here.
Niggas online? What the niggas that?
Chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming.
What is it? Game about to be over? Alright, send me about it.
His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts sliding out of the pocket. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's picked off in his own 47. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That one is slant to McLaurin. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
Well, you're supposed to be number one for now.
Right there, because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Those numbers were ranks.
Back-to-back big plays.
Yes, sir.
On the move on first down.
That's hilarious.
Technically. That's just
Action fake.
that.
They'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down.
Who the fuck says score per minute determines who's better?
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, his second touchdown on the season. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think...
And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Chase Young in there.
This nigga is fucking terrible. I'm chewing the clock for the rest of this game.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher third down looming. From the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and that'll bring up second down.
Dix on the coverage.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Completes it to Samuel. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
1st down, Washington.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still a 39 on 2nd and 10. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 26. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
Washington 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Gibson, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Michael Gallup as the 1st half is winding down. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the 1st first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
At the 37-yard line.
So who you calling timeouts for if you're just going to run the ball, bro?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Here's Hurts to throw. Pass incomplete. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando.
This game almost over. I'll be there.
Ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Made back at the 22-yard line.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Another run here with Sanders. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Ball carrier.
Well, they certainly haven't been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after them now.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Play action. Here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll try and throw for it here. Rolling to his right. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
See if they can do it here. A big run there. 29 yards and a first. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Hurts. Flipping left side, and he's got a man. It's Shepard. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 30, 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Right back to Sanders on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 22-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent game.
Nigga, you didn't even finish the fucking freestyle.
Took till the second half,
Listen
but
to half
finally
the
a
video.
red zone opportunity here. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
It's to go get some tape to try to take this together, and this shit is not working.
They'll run with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles get a score closer. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive line.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
Now that shaves a bit off the lead. It's now a 23-point game.
Makes this Washington 30. Eagles 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Thomas. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as he'll go for 2. They'll turn to Sanders. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Thomas. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play with the Washington 30, Eagles 15.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And Washington going to add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Eagles Eagles on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. They'll run. It's Sanders. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Going for it with Sanders. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there, and I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the game.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. It's their quarterback. 27 yards. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that come.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of him? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't work. Yeah, there's no doubt.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. Room here to run. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 57 yards on the ground. A great run, but, you know, this is probably where the offensive coordinator is saying, geez, we could have used a couple of these earlier in the game.
Hey, he's probably telling the head coach, well, talk to the run game coordinator about that. I just called the plays. We should have had this going right from the beginning.
Now a carry for Sanders. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
A give running left, it's Sanders. And he gets it down to the 32. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll try the left side. It's Sanders. He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
15 yards on the play, 1st down.
10 at the 14-yard line.
On this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. When we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Running right, here's Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as he'll go for 2. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Eagles 23.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside
He's
kick.
doing the fucking most, bro.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
They'll run on first down. Gibson. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Here's the option. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. The 20. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone, and Rager will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback.
I have to admit, I saw this story. I saw this breaking news from the great Adam Schefter himself, and I was under the discussion. And it was not just at the Green Bay Packers, Molly and Max. It's at all of these NFL
already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing
working
for
on the
product.
NFL and beyond and other networks.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about
around
doing it,
acting like they don't understand a damn thing that I'm saying. The bottom line is this.
If they call plays they
What
want
I've been
executed,
talking about
They need to do that and do it
It's
really
not
well.
about football.
Otherwise, there
It's
could
not
be
just about the
repercussions.
money.
We'll see how they
It's not
handle
just
the
and
winning
it
moments of
certainly isn't
this
about
one.
football. The Green Bay
It's a
Packers
second down run with
13-3
Sanders.
in back-to-back
4
years
yards the
under
pickup,
Matt LaFleur
first
as
down.
their head coach.
And here come
They
the
went to
whistles and a
back-to-back
timeout
NFC
with
championship
7
games,
seconds
which
left.
means they were a part of the Final Four
First and
for
10
2
at the
consecutive years.
36-yard line.
What idiot out there would
So from the
possibly
36
think
now,
football?
first and 10.
This is not about football. This is about the way the Green Bay Packers
Man, I don't even know
have
if this
treated
is gonna work or
their
not, bro.
star players. They have disregarded him.
Another run with
They have
Sanders.
dismissed him. They have minimized
Broken
him. They
tackle
have
but couldn't create
disrespected
much
him.
space.
And he
Now
said,
just beyond the 35.
enough,
And we will get a timeout.
to watch
With 2
and listen
ticks
to
left.
people who are experts on the National Football League, who know football back and forth, who are proud to call colleagues.
Here's second and 9, just a
Tape around
yard
it.
on that last run.
Tape.
Prideful men who would speak eloquently and ad nauseum about the need, the zest, the craving for respect, to act like you can't comprehend what the hell Aaron Rodgers has been saying all of these months, this entire offseason, is security. He doesn't want to be a part of the Packers organization because we see the evidence from Mark Murphy, who tried to put a different spin on it weeks ago and tried to throw it back on Aaron Rodgers. We know that Matt LaFleur is known for passing the buck and deferring to other people in terms of accountability, which is something else that has turned Aaron Rodgers off. We know Brian Gutekunst is nothing but an extension of Mark Murphy because he liked his job and he wants to keep it. They have disrespected this man, and you're not.
Their record up to a strong 4-1, and they will head home next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Invite me to the next game. What's the score?
They drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss.
Oh, that's
And they'll be
perfect.
on the road next week for a
About to
matchup
roll up,
with the
yes, sir.
Carolina Panthers. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles,
I was out Maryland again today, nigga.
thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Thought about coming to shoot you. That's where shorties stay. Boy, I just went to her crib for a few hours.